Has the Golden State Warriors' two-timeline experiment finally reached its painful, inevitable breaking point? For years, we've watched this franchise try to walk a tightrope, balancing championship aspirations with the promise of a youthful future. But as February looms, it feels less like a balancing act and more like a desperate scramble, with Jonathan Kuminga caught in the crossfire. Is this the month the Warriors are forced to choose once and for all between the past and the future? That might not even include him. Remember those heady days of 2022? The confetti, the champagne, the Larry O'Brien trophy back in the Bay Area? It felt like a triumphant validation of everything the Warriors had built. But since then, the narrative has shifted dramatically. 2 consecutive second-round exits, a brief, ill-fated experiment with Chris Paul, and now a team desperately clinging to the playoff picture if they're even in it. The dream of seamless transition, of veteran wisdom guiding young talent to new heights has become a frustrating, almost agonizing reality check. The architects of this two-timeline strategy, the very visionaries who drafted James Wiseman, Moses Moody, and of course, Jonathan Kuminga, I'm now facing the harsh glare of hindsight. Moody has carved out a respectable niche, a testament to his perseverance. Wiseman, however, remains a cautionary tale, the stark reminder of how high draft picks can sometimes fall short of monumental expectations. And then there's Kuminga, was supposed to be the bridge, the explosive wing who could learn from the Splash Brothers and Draymond Green, eventually taking the torch. Instead, he's become the focal point of a tense, drawn-out contractual dispute, a symbol of the very tension inherent in the Warriors' grand plan. Why is February suddenly so critical? It's not just another month on the calendar. It's the NBA. Trade deadline, a crucible where difficult decisions are forged and futures are reshaped. As Grant Hughes of Bleacher Report astutely pointed out, the off-season financial rules are a straitjacket for the Warriors. Those restrictive signing and trading options made a summer resolution all but impossible. But come February, those shackles are off. The trade deadline becomes the most practical, perhaps the only window for the Warriors and Kuminga to finally go their separate ways. It's a date circled in red, a ticking clock counting down to a potential seismic shift, and at the heart of this escalating drama lies a relationship that many believe is beyond repair. Kuminga and head coach Steve Kerr, whispers have grown into full-blown reports suggesting an irreparably broken dynamic between the promising forward and the championship-winning coach. This isn't just about playing time or a role. It's about trust, communication, and a shared vision that seems to have fractured. The longer this impasse drags on, the more it risks festering. It's potentially poisoning the locker room atmosphere and, crucially, diminishing Kuminga's trade value. Every game he sits, every moment of visible frustration, chips away at what the Warriors could potentially get in return. It's a lose-lose scenario that demands an immediate resolution. So what's next for both sides? The consensus is clear. This partnership is nearing its conclusion. Both the Warriors and Kuminga are ready to move on, but the timing and the terms remain the ultimate sticking point. For Golden State, the imperative is to maximize Kuminga's trade value. They need assets, pieces that can help them retool around the aging but still potent core of Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. This isn't just about getting something for Kuminga. It's about getting the right something, a piece that can genuinely contribute to another championship. Push, or at least keep them competitive. For Kuminga, the goal is equally clear. He needs a long-term home. A franchise where he can truly blossom, where he's not just a prospect but a foundational piece. A player given the opportunity to become the star he believes he can be, as Ivan White eloquently summarized in his original report. Either way, Golden State and Kuminga want to end their partnership. But neither side is willing to budge until the situation is right. That right situation is now staring them down in the form of the February trade deadline. It's the moment when the irresistible force meets the immovable object, the point where both sides might finally get what they've been craving, a clean break. The saga of Jonathan Kuminga has been a microcosm of the Warriors' post-dynasty struggles. A narrative of unfulfilled potential and difficult choices. This February, we'll see if they can finally write the next chapter for better or worse. What? Are your thoughts on this Kuminga situation, Warriors fans? Do you think a trade is inevitable? What kind of package would you want to see in return? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this deep dive insightful, please hit that like button to support the channel.